Okay, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel, The Word of Mouth, and I wanted to talk about my personal opinion for Guilty Gear Strive and things that could be changed or improved upon to make the game even better. I've been doing a few DL videos for it, and I have to say I am mm, I pretty much like the game. You know what I'm saying? Now I can see there's some minor faults about the game. Overall, the game is pretty fun, especially the online play. The netcode is pretty damn good. It makes the game enjoyable. Now, obviously, my internet is pretty much cool, but not everybody has really good internet and can only work with what they work with. So you can sometimes see that in certain battles when you see like little dips in the frame rate. Now, I had played a few Guilty Gears before this one. I played the first Guilty Gear XX, Guilty Gear Judgment, and Guilty Gear Accent Core plus R. After that, I haven't played Guilty Gear. So the reason why I got Strive is because clearly they brought my boy back, Testament. As soon as I saw that, which I think was about two, 2.5 or 3 weeks ago, I saw they brought back Testament, which was a fluke because I was um, online, and I was on YouTube, and I was watching videos, and some piece of some for some reason, of course, the algorithm had a video that popped up saying Testament. I'm like Testament, and I looked and I was seeing this new look, and I saw Testament reveals. I was like, oh wait, shit. They bring your Testament back? Oh, my boys come back. Oh, I'm so good in this game. So I think, like I said, it was Thursday or Friday, Thursday or Wednesday, and then I just bought the season pass and the game or that following Friday, and I've been playing it ever since. Now, clearly, the game is visually damn impressive. It's like playing an interactive anime. Now, hopefully, my controller is working right because I was playing this earlier and my controller was acting really aggy. Like the sound in my headset was kind of was cutting up, and the controller wasn't inputting the commands I wanted it to. So hopefully, it'll work this time. And but as I was saying, the netcode is pretty damn good. You know what I'm saying? And this is probably the first fighting game that I actually enjoy playing the online mode, which which can somewhat be one-sided because sometimes some characters can hit you with one attack and that literally damn near kill you.
I'm here to scout you.
Which is the thing I want to talk about because
You have until
I feel like that can be changed a little bit.
Versus Zato. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah, there we go.
Great reach. How about this? Recompose. Invite help. Counter. Recover. Arbiter Sun. Multiply. Thank you. Taking my reaper.
Slap.
So yeah, now my controller's working right. Thank goodness. That shit wasn't fun trying to do the survival, and my shit wasn't getting off like I wanted it to.
Learn your limits.
Oh shit! I hit the cord. Okay.
Wins.
So yeah, as I was saying, like the damage can be straight, make the battle one-sided. Like I understand, increasing damage for new players to feel like
Mankind
they're
knew that
doing
they cannot
something
change
instead of getting
society.
thrashed by
So instead of
veterans
reflecting
or
on themselves,
players who know fully how to play the game. But because of that, that's not going to be really fun for new players, especially if they're still trying to get the basics of the game and they're just getting combo
Duel
crazy.
1. Let's rock.
So I think
Great reach. Attack. Arbiter Sun.
what they need to do is like
Great reach.
So what I think they need to do is to like the lower the damage percentage.
Arbiter Song.
Wake up. Yeah, I'm beat.
Like lower the damage some, because you have players who don't do as much damage, but even though they're quick, they can bring out damage. While you have other players that can literally hit you with one attack that can literally stand there take you half your life. And the perfect example with that is Potemkin. And I know y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. This is one grab where it's like a almost pile driver move, where he grabs you, he jumps up with you and bring you down there, take more than half your life from just that one move. Now I don't know if that's a like overdrive move. Hold up. Yeah, I don't know if that's like an overdrive move, but all I know is I've been hit with it twice, and I'm pretty sure at that one point they didn't have the overdrive meter, so I'm assuming that was a standard special move or attention meter.
Arbiter Song.
So, yeah, I was thinking that was like a normal special move, because I've been hit. I remember I've been hit with it twice. Or wait, was it twice per match? Or was it twice per round? I mean, once per round. All I know is that shit does a lot of damage, and I feel like because of that, they need to fucking lower the damage just a little bit, or lower the damage on that move, because I'm like, that shit is just straight OP. And another thing, like, which is not necessarily important, but it's just my own personal opinion, since I main Testament.
Arbiter Song. Great Your faith.
Of course, he got past it. So I guess I was too close in the first place.
At least slap.
Okay. Yeah, like Testament. What? I know a lot of people been kind of. It's double standard with Testament, because it's like if you know how to use him, he's a really good character, even if he don't do much damage. One thing I do feel like he could either improve upon is more range in his projectiles attack, like I guess so to speak. Like Rave Reaper, I feel like should have a little more range to cover more of the screen. Like a lot of people have attacks where that shit hits the full screen, and then you have to like.
Arbiter Song.
Rehearsal's over.
Great Reaper.
That it?
Our contract is sealed.
Positive bonus.
Arbiter Song.
Try your best.
Where Testament can definitely use a range boost for his Grim Reaper at least. Even if the Arbiter sign doesn't reach the full screen, then at least give him range with the Grave Reaper. That's mostly my only concern with Testament. I feel like they should have took out his lunging attack. I don't know the exact name of this lunging attack, but I feel like they should at least gave him that as another skill he can use for a good gap closer, besides just dash and then leaving himself somewhat generally open. Yes, I know it had. Oh, okay, I see. You want to do that?
Arbiter Song. Great Reaper. Great Reaper. Stay.
So yeah. That's my personal opinion. Like, I haven't really messed with anybody since Testament is my main. So far, I only mess with Testament at the moment. let's see, another thing they could prove upon, because I feel like the net code for the online mode is pretty damn good. So I don't really have too much to say about that. You know what I'm saying? But definitely offline modes will definitely need some more modes to play, because you only really get like what, pretty much basically 3 options, which is arcade, C versus CPU, and survival. And I'm like, that's all good and all. I mean, it is a fighter otherwise, but if you want to like pull people in, then you need to give them more things to do. You can give them more things to like do offline, because you know not everybody's an online player, or not everybody wants to be playing online all the time. Which is another thing I wanted to bring up, was the how you get currency. Like the real main way to get currency in this game is you have to do online mode, and which is somewhat understandable, but at the same time, I feel like they should also give you a little bit of currency when you're playing offline, when you don't feel like playing online, but you still want to get the currency to buy like certain things from the gacha fishing. You know what I'm saying? So like yeah, they definitely need to like change that, or you know, update it or something. I don't know. Just give the opportunity to like get more coin offline just as well as online. Maybe not as much from online matches. Just not as much as online matches, but at least give you something, especially whether it be like a CPU, versus CPU, or from survival. You know what I'm saying?
Sugar for you?
What else they can perform? More mode match. More modes to play. Like, okay, it's like I said, it's all fun and good and everything, but eventually, if you just keep doing the same thing in the game, as much as you might like the game, you're gradually going to get bored, and it's going to get tedious. So they need to add more things to the mode. Like, I remember Guilty Gear Accent Core R had the MOM. I don't know what it stands for, but you get like this gold metal currency each time I think you land a hit from an enemy or opponent. And I think I'm not sure exactly what you did with that currency. I didn't play it like that because I didn't know what it was, and I didn't know what it did, so I never really messed with it. But so I never played with it like, I never messed with it like that, but I have checked it out and see what it is. It's called Medal of something. Medal of Memories, Medal or something, but the acronym was MOM. And I was like, that's a little fun distraction besides just doing normal random battles. And then you had the team matches, I think, was in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, I'm just confused why they didn't add the team matches in this one. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people have like a few characters they mess with, and I figured like it would probably be pretty cool to have your own little personal team. Just for funsies, kind of like add that in like the versus CPU mode or something, or just give Team Battle. What's gonna happen next? Team Battle its own separate mode, and another mode that I think would be really fun to add is that classic side. Now, a lot of people didn't care for it much back then.
That was heavy. Slap.
So a lot of people didn't like it that much back when it first came out, but I kind of found it fun, and I know a lot of other people that I read from YouTube comments about it also enjoyed it even though some of the they feel like some of the controls were kind of janky, I think, but other than that, they kind of found it enjoyable. So I'm like,
Mankind knew.
so I'm like, sure, I mean, it makes sense, you know. A lot of people don't like it, a lot of people do. That's, you know, it's all based off of personal opinion.
Arbiter Sun.
How about this? Positive.
So it's all based on personal opinion. But for anyone, who doesn't know what the side scroller beat 'em up in Guilty Gear Judgment, you can either YouTube and look it up. But I'll give you a simple explanation of it. Pretty much Guilty Gear Judgment had pretty much two modes. There was the Guilty Gear XX, and then there was the Guilty Gear Judgment, which was a side scroller beat 'em up where you take specific characters. All the characters wasn't available, but as you play through the game, you unlock more characters to play as. It was a nice little size roster, but it wasn't all the available characters. And I could think of it as a like more, I guess, Streets of Rage type arcade side scroller beat 'em up.
Push yourself to your
I mean, you can't deny that was kind of, you know, interesting take to play as one of your favorite Guilty Gear or most used Guilty Gear characters in a side scroller beat 'em up just for funsies. I think I don't remember how many stages it was. It's been a while since I played it. I actually hope they bring that Guilty Gear Judgment back for the PS subscription plus thing, because it was only on PSP as I can remember.
No chance. Our contract is sealed. President Gabriel.
So that I think would be a unique addition to add to
Do try to learn your
Strive as a, you know, side distraction. I mean, as a little side fun distraction. Kind of like how Tekken has the Tekken Bowl. You know, something to do offline when you're not in the mood to play online and you just want to do something extra. That would be a perfect addition to add to Strive. I think maybe like a labyrinth mode or somewhat like a offline tower mode where you like have to climb a tower to get through more tougher enemies. Maybe it gives you some currency, you know, while going up this tower and shit. That would be another good thing to add to the game, which I feel like would definitely increase the battle.
How quick.
Yes. Slap.
That would be a good addition to add. What else? Well, like I said, it's not that many modes to play offline when it comes to fighting. Besides doing the training, the dojo, or creating up your own combos and whatnot. The collection is pretty cool for extent. I mean, depends on how
they cannot change society. So instead of
drawn in you're into that aspect. Sometimes I'm like, it's good for certain games, and sometimes it don't stand out enough within games. And in this case, for me, it's half and half. The little avatar feature is pretty cool. The gacha feature is pretty cool.
You better think up a cool way to lose, mate.
Fine.
Now I'll show y'all something after I get to stage 20.
Axel. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Racing kicking.
Arbiter Sun.
Yeah, I'm beat.
Slap.
Hey.
Alright, we'll try and skip this up a little bit.
one. Let's rock.
Arbiter Sun.
Now what I want to do, but oh well.
Into up and down. Arbiter Sun. Nostrovia.
Oh. No, I'll speak about that when I get to chapter 20.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
I said chapter, I mean stage 20.
Arbiter Sun. Our contract is sealed. Not enough.
You're slap. Better.
I'm gonna speak about Testament for a second, and not skills and all like that. It's about the look. Like, for everybody who don't know exactly, this Testament male or female. Testament was technically born a male, but he doesn't identify one as one, which makes him non-binary. You know what I'm saying, or agender. So I know usually everybody calls Testament they. But in a sense, I kind of still call him. I still call him him, depending on what I'm speaking about him on.
Let's see where your beauty lies.
Testament.
But yeah,
Versus Angie.
a lot of people is debating their sexuality when it comes to Testament, which is funny, yo.
On my feet. Now go. Arbiter Sun. Great week. On my feet. How about this? Good stuff. Counter. How quick are we? Calamity Lock. Slap.
I don't mind the new look a little bit. It does make him a little more, or they a little more feminine than he was compared to the classic 2D look. But I know a lot of people say they don't really like the new look.
Society. So instead of reflecting on
But I feel like it
themselves,
makes
they
sense,
blame the
you know, in a way, because he has this like golf vibe, and then he got the top hat, or Day has the hot top hat compared to the midriff and the long skirt he had on and the previous Guilty Gears.
It looks like I've become quite the trend.
But I know a lot of people don't like the new look, or the top hat, which I'm like, I would think, I don't know, I think the top hat works with the look. You know what I'm saying?
Let's rock.
I feel like it would probably be weird at this point to have him have this look and then not have the top hat. So I feel like it makes more sense for him to have it, or they to have it, I guess.
How about this?
Arbiter Sun. Great week. Arbiter Sun. Stay Calamity Walk.
Slap.
This is 18, guys. Alright.
Duel
Let's try to hurry up and speed this up.
Let's rock.
Arbiter Sun. Arbiter Sun.
How intense.
Arbiter Sun.
You're muted. How about Alto?
Great week. Your favorite, if you will.
Slap.
Right.
Man. Duel 1.
even though this will show up in the description, I'm just letting you know I'm on PS5. Just to let you know. Okay, I'll just stop fucking around.
Stunted. Our contract is soon. Good. Great reading. Pity.
Slap!
I have earned a bubble bath today.
All right. Now this is the reason why I wanted to show you. Yeah, see, like, come on now, that's like chump change. You know what I'm saying? That's chump change compared to online matches, but
Versus. Who dares to enter the
okay.
mayhem?
So now this is what I want to talk about: the character roster. I mean, this could be another thing they can increase the value of, is adding more characters. I mean, look at all that open space you have between the ending characters. That's like enough to probably have about 5 or 6 more characters on Testament side, and about another 5 or 6 you can have on Happy Chaos side. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, yes, this is only the season. This is only just the end of season 1, and they're probably working on season pass 2. I would say, like, we'll just say season 2 just for the sake of it. But I'm like, I hope they do not, stop making characters, because all this space, I hate this. This is something where certain games fuck up at, because this is a perfect example is Dead or Alive 6. Like, Dead or Alive 6 was bound to crash the way it came out in its state. Plus the fact that you had like 3 more slots. You had about 3 more open spaces to put 3 more people, and they didn't attempt to do that. They just fucking they just crushed the game in general. It's like, well, this is what you get, so you guys either not fuck with it, or play it and support us, even though we don't care about how you feel about it. That's exactly how Dead or Alive 6 felt. But I don't think ArcSys is going to do necessarily that same approach. I mean, like I said, they already gave us 5 characters for the season first season pass. I'm not sure. I know they gave us a few characters for the throughout the 3 or 4 seasons passes of Dead or Alive 6. But you gotta think about it. That's literally just like 1 extra row of characters, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? And that was what, like 1 or 2 characters per season pass, I think. But this first season pass, they already gave us 5 characters. So for those who don't know, the DLC characters was Testament, Baiken, Jacko, Gold Lewis Dickinson, and Happy Chaos. So I mean, it's like they could definitely bring us more characters. One thing I should say is that
Testament. Potemkin.
Oh, this fucker. Anyway, one thing I could say, is I noticed I've been reading a lot of comments on YouTube and Reddit, and I think another site, just online and all that. And I've been noticing a lot of people of characters. A lot of people want to return, and I think the top 2 choices I've seen the most, and the main top 2 is Venom. No, it's the main top 3 I've been seeing the most is Batman, Venom, and Bridget. The next few I've been seeing is Sin, Dizzy, ABA, and Sin. And then me personally, out of all the characters, I wouldn't mind seeing
Hammer stop! You forced my hand! Slide hand! Target locked!
How unsettling. Calamity One.
Oops, that's the wrong one I did, but
Grave Reaper.
No chat.
Back up. How about this? Arbiter Sun.
that was close.
Back up. Instinct is endeavored. Go.
Rethink my
So,
strategy.
yeah. Another character is Bridget. That's one I want. That's one I've seen that wanted people wanted to see. But I think the only reason why they want to see Bridget is because they brought Testament back. So that's just. I feel like that's kind of a fluke. But
In my sight. Too cautious.
so the two characters I mostly want to see come back, which I know a lot of people ain't a fan of, is Zappa.
Too cautious.
Grave Reaper.
I already got that one. So, yeah, the two characters I want to see back is ABA and Zappa. I know a lot of people, from what I've seen, is not a big fan of Zappa, but I like Zappa. That fucking slam shit's getting on my nerves.
Still my slap.
Alright, you got that one.
Proceeding with the mission as planned. Copy. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Grave Reaper. Arbiter Sun.
Rock this.
Grave Reaper.
Termination imminent.
Grave Reaper. Arbiter Sun. How unsettling. Calamity One.
Don't you hate doing the wrong? Don't you hate doing the wrong thing at the wrong time?
This. This. Too cautious. How about this? Go.
Slide there.
Your faith. Wake up.
Disappointing slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Can you take it?
Grave Reaper.
Enough. Slider.
Grave Reaper.
No chat.
Arbiter Sun.
Mega Fist. Didn't see how about this. No mercy.
How unsettling. Calamity One.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming.
Proceeding on schedule. Duel 3.
I don't know which version of him I find more annoying. The Strive or the classic Guilty Gear version.
Grave Reaper. Arbiter Sun.
Too cautious. Take it. Slide there. Slide there. Enough. Slide there. I got this.
Still my slap.
Wait, was that the he won again.
Proceeding with the mission as planned. Copy. Duel
See,
1.
this is an issue I have with Testament.
Take it. Mega Fist. Garuda Impact. Slide there. On the offensive. Slide there.
See, like that shit, and you see, look at that, like it's actually the bird that actually goes full screen.
Slap.
Duel 2.
Alright.
Let's rock. Counter. Great read. Counter. How about this? Arbiter Suns.
Garuda Impact! Too cautious.
Oop.
Enough.
Out.
I failed.
Slap. I know a thing or two.
Alright, I got this. I got this.
3. Let's rock. How first match. Counter. How about this?
No chance. Too cautious. Watch yourself.
How about this?
Slide head.
How about this? Arbiter Sun.
Blind spot. Fatal flaw in my calculations.
Whew, got it. Alright, yeah. But back to what I was saying. Oh yeah.
I have earned a bubble bath.
That can definitely increase the value by bringing more characters back. And I know it's only just the season 1. I know it's just only season 1, but already they brought back. I mean, already they gave you access to 5 DLC characters. So
Chip Zano.
So it's just a matter of time of exactly who they bring out next, or who all the other characters going to bring out next. But I don't want to take too much time on this this game. I mean, on this video. So I just like that's pretty much where I stand on when it comes to Guilty Gear Strive. I mean, you know, give your comments. You know, don't be scared. Give your comments. Everybody has their own opinion of what they think could be changed or improved or added upon in this game. You know, state your case, make your claim. You know what I'm saying? Just get your word out. Everybody, like I said, everybody has their own opinion. Feel what you feel, or say what you feel can be improved upon and or changed.
That was nothing. That was nothing. I don't think so. Not this. That was nothing.
How about this?
Arbiter. Gamma Blade.
How about this?
Alpha Blade. Form is emptiness.
I'm sure that. How quick.
Neither do you want. Trying.
Great reading. Arbiter Sun. Great reading.
Now, oh well.
How about this?
Loser.
Slap. Duel 2.
But let me pause this once again. Okay. Ooh.
You sleeping?
Wait, why can't I pause it?
Shadow Glow.
The hell?
Ada Blade.
It's not letting me pause.
Tomomisaki. Slow. Chest. Blitz. Idiot. That all?
Well,
Must fade. Back off. Gamma Blade.
Great reading. Our makeup is
okay, yeah, they won't let me pause the damn game.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Alpha Blade. Yes. Alpha Blade.
Great reading.
Or can you pause? I did, cause I think I did it, or maybe I can't pause anymore.
Beta Blade.
Oh well, I'll do this next first.
Sensei.
Arbiter Sun.
That all?
This.
Not yet. Chest. Blade.
Die now.
Not yet. Fatal Jutsu. Gamma Blade.
How unsafe.
All there must fade.
Great reading.
That was
Alright.
Slap.
That's where I couldn't pause the game.
This is the power of a ninja.
Okay, but anyway,
Champion wins.
you know, you got open comments, so post your comment and decide what you think what you would like to see changed, added, characters you want to see return, what you think could be improved upon, whether it be offline or online modes. You know what I'm saying? You know, and support a brother. You know what I mean? Support a brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Just make this video just for the sake of making a video, and you know, getting my opinion out there. You know, having a friendly conversation with the neighborhood state. So, I'll holler. Peace, everybody.